Cuando caliente el sol aquí en la playa, siento su cuerpo vibrar cerca de mí. Es tu palpitar, es tu cara, es tu pelo, son tus besos mi estremezco. Love me with all of your heart, that's all I want, love. Love me with all of your heart, or not at all. Just promise me this, that you'll give me all your kisses, every winter, every summer, every fall. When we are far apart, or when you're near me, love me with all of your heart as I love you. Don't give me your love for a moment or an hour. Love me always as you love me from the start, with every beat of your heart. Cuando caliente el sol aquí en la playa, siento tu cuerpo vibrar cerca de mí. Es tu palpitar, tu recuerdo, mi locura, me delirio, me estremezco. Cuando caliente el sol, cuando caliente el sol, cuando caliente el sol. Well, this next song is just a we fall in love. Everything is great through that honeymoon period of time, but eventually we get to that point where we start seeing some imperfections in our significant other, and if we're not careful, here come we say and do those things we shouldn't say or do. And this song is just a cautious to us to think about it, talk about it before saying goodbye. That's the title of the song, Before Saying Goodbye. Before saying goodbye, before just letting it die, before just walking away, seems like more we should say before saying goodbye. Do you remember the way we were back when, before the world and all of its cares came crashing in? I still remember your soft, gentle sigh. I still remember the flicker of love in your eyes. I'm beginning to feel the sting of regret, and I know that it's still not over yet. Before saying goodbye, before just letting it die, before just walking away, seems like more we should say before saying goodbye. What happened to the love in your eyes? What happened to those soft, gentle sighs? What happened to the laughter and smiles? Is it too late to try? Try to do more of what worked before. Try to do less of what caused this mess. try to get back to where we once were before saying goodbye. Before saying goodbye. Before just letting it die. Before just walking away. Seems like more we should say before saying goodbye. Before saying goodbye. Before just letting it die. Before just walking away. Seems like more we should say before saying goodbye. Before saying goodbye. Before saying goodbye. This next song is it just talks about a lifelong relationship. Starts out rough, but then it just kind of mellows into a sweet period of time. It's written by Alan Jackson. It's entitled Remember When. Remember when I was young and so were you. Time stood still. Love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. We made love and then you cried. Remember when? Remember when we vowed the vows and walked the walk, gave our heart, made the start and it was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy and there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when old ones died and new were born. Things were changed, disassembled, rearranged. We came together, fell up, broke each other's heart. Remember when? Remember when the sound of little feet was the music we danced to week, brought back the love, we found trust that we'd never give it up. Remember when? Remember when 30 seems so old now looking back. It was just a stepping stone to where we are from where we've been. Said we'd do it all again. Remember when? Remember when we said when we turned gray, when the children grew up and moved away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for all the life we've had. And we'll remember when. Remember when. This next song requires a little explanation. It's I wrote this thing about 10 years ago. My Sunday school teacher, Barbara Cox, announced to the classroom that she's going to marry Dwayne, and that's not particularly unusual. Now they're pushing 80, but it kind of gave the kiddos, well, her husband had died, and so had her sister some years before, and so Dwayne was her brother-in-law. I mean, he was married to her sister, so his brother. So the kids were saying, "Oh, well, what are we going to call you guys now? I guess we just have to call you Uncle, Dad, and Aunt Mom." Well, that's the gist of the song. Dwayne told Barbara, "You're the love of my life. Guess it's about time that I made you my wife. You tell the kids 'cause they think we're related. Uncle, Dad, Aunt, and Mom." Now that's a bit overstated. Say we spend all day doting on each other. If we don't slow down, we're gonna hurt one another. But Mother Nature once gave so generously. The time came along, took it all away. The ride is bursitis and a little crazy too. Ain't no telling what old folk will do. They're gonna hurt each other with all of that kissing, 'cause some parts are broken but some are missing. Rub-a-dub, this is our kind of love. Fill your hands with Bengay, rub baby rub, all the way down my back to my sacroiliac. Now fill your hands with Bengay, rub baby rub. There's a little more to that story. This was their wedding song. They played this song at their wedding. It was, they were a lot of fun. They're still a lot of fun. Love them dearly. Okay, getting back to a little more serious love songs. This song, it just talks about one of those chance meetings that turned out great. It's written by the George Strait, and it's entitled Chair. Well, excuse me, but I think you got my chair. No, that one's not taken, I don't mind. If you sit here, I'll be glad to share. Yeah, it's usually packed here on Friday night. Oh, if you don't mind, could I talk you out of a lie? Well, thank you, could I drink you a bite? Oh, listen to me, what I mean is, can I buy you a drink, anything you please? Oh, you're welcome, well, I don't think I caught your name. Are you waiting for someone to meet you here? Well, that makes two of us, that you came. No, I don't know the name of the band, but they're good. Aren't they? Would you like to dance? Yeah, I like this song too. It reminds me of you. Baby, do you think there's a chance later on I could drive you home? No, I don't mind at all. I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. George Strait. I wrote this song about 10 years ago, and it just talks about that interim time. You meet someone, you fall in love head over heels, you know you're crazy about them, but there's that interim time that you don't know how they feel, and it can be a little testy. Of course, it worked out all great in the song, but it's talking about that period of time between you knowing how you feel, but you don't know how the object of your affection feels. It's entitled Dreaming of You. Last night I was dreaming of you. Today I can't stop thinking of you. Will you be mine? Am I wasting my time dreaming of you? I can't believe the way that I feel. Is this a dream or is it real? Time moves so slow, just gotta know, do you dream of me too? Last night I was dreaming of you. Today I can't stop thinking of you. Will you be mine? Am I wasting my time dreaming of you? Is that a smile I see on your face? Hopelessly lost in my embrace, watching it grow, thrilling my soul as my dreams all come true. You're living proof sometimes dreams do come true. Now that you're mine, I'll be spending my time dreaming with you. Last night I was dreaming of you. Today the world is all brand new. Now that you're mine, I'll be spending my time dreaming with you, dreaming with you, dreaming with you, dreaming of you.
Bobby,
Yes.
you've almost quadrupled the number of people watching over on Facebook. We started off with 1, and now there's 4.
That's great.
Yeah, that's the right direction. You're doing good, man.
I would be pleased with 2, but great's wonderful.
You quadrupled them. Yeah, you did. Okay, doing great. I think my favorite so far is what is it called? It Mom, Dad, and Uncle, Dad, and Aunt Mom.
Rub, baby, rub.
Uncle, Dad, and Aunt Mom. I love that. Okay.
That's a very funny story, and it became their wedding song. That's the funniest part about it.
Okay, I'll shut up here. You got about 9 minutes, I guess. So it looks like 2 songs, maybe 3.
Well, I have 2 more planned. So this one, going back to 1970, and this is one of my heroes, Marty Robbins. He wrote this love song as a tribute to his wife, and it's a bit bittersweet, but at the same time, it just shows his commitment to her, and it's entitled My Woman, My Woman, My Wife. Hands that are strong but wrinkled, doing work that never gets done. Hair that's lost some of its beauty by too many hours in the sun. Eyes that show some disappointment, and there's been quite a lot in her life. She's the foundation I lean on, my woman, my woman, my wife. Every day has been uphill, but we climb, but we can't reach the top. I am weak and easily discouraged. She just smiles when I want to stop. Lips that are weary but tender, with love that strengthens my life. A saint in a dress made of gingham, my woman, my woman, my wife. 2 little babies were born in the spring, died when the winter was new. I lost control of my mind and my soul, but my woman's faith carried us through. When she reaches that river, Lord, you know what she's worth. give her that mansion up yonder, 'cause she's been through hell here under. Lord, give her my share of heaven, if I've earned any here in this life. 'Cause God, I believe she deserves it, my woman, my woman, my wife. Thank you, all four of you. Thank you. Okay, well, this song, it was, I don't know, 20 years ago, maybe more. But I was listening to a radio talk show at holiday season, and he was, the DJ was inviting people to call in. He'd play these songs, and they would vote on what they thought was the prettiest, most meaningful love song. And I think this song ended up as number 3. And it's another one of those bitter love songs, but how love just lasts for a lifetime. It's written by George Jones, and it's entitled "He Stopped Loving Her Today." He said, "I love you till I die." She told him, "You'll forget in time." As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. He kept her picture on his wall. When half crazy now and then, he still loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again. Kept some letters by his bed, dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single "I love you." I went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears, all dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smile in years. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door. Soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. She came to see him one last time. Oh, and we all wondered if she would. And it kept running through my mind. This time he's over her for good. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door. Soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today.